their presence in Cambodia as well. From towns, truckloads of Lon Nol soldiers had been seen driving towards the Cambodian-Vietnam border. Volunteers came by the truckloads for a chance to drive out Viet Cong and North Vietnamese from Cambodia. Two groups fought to control Cambodia: the Khmer National Armed Forces, Lon Nol's armies, supported by the U.S. and the armies of the Republic of Vietnam, ARVN, pitted against the Cambodian People's National Liberation Forces, composed of Moist Nationalists and the Khmer Rouge Communist, supported by North Vietnam and the Viet Cong. Fighting began on the countrysides. Both Viet Cong and Cambodians died by the thousands. Lon Nol's dead Vietnamese were displayed in the streets. This was the work of General Lon Nol. The victims, he said, were Viet Cong. In Kampong Cham, where I lived, bodies of so-called Viet Cong were displayed to the public. For days, hundreds of bodies laid on public streets. Lon Nol in the 1970s and later Pol Pot slaughtered the Vietnamese. This is not the way to deal with the Vietnamese. We should be on friendly terms, not to provoke them. The Vietnamese are willing to take revenge against the Cambodians, and they are capable of doing it, said Prince Sihanouk 20 years later. Without days of war breaking, Vietnamese troops wiped out the best of Lon Nol's military. They took control of most of the provinces they needed and ensured the supply line to South Vietnam was not in jeopardy. Lon Nol's soldiers were seen to have committed the greatest act of heroism during the combats, but courage alone was not enough to fight against the experience of the Ho Chi Minh guerrillas of North Vietnam. They had been in wars for 30 years. To Lon Nol, the war was a religious crusade, which he insisted on directing in person. Advice and logic meant nothing. He preferred to consult with fortune tellers before planning his battles. If Lon Nol did not form the co-op, I'm sure I would find peace for Cambodia in dealing with Hanoi. And I also was a good friend with Moscow. I could have saved Cambodia. One day it could have been peace between the West and the communist power. And also, you see, I have given some possibility to the Viet Minh to use Cambodia land. I could have them as a friend. They promised very firmly not to attack us. But Lon Nol chose to side with America against the Viet Cong. So there was the Contra Co-op, and Cambodia lost everything, said Prince Sihanouk. Viet Cong had been seen all over eastern Cambodia carrying war supplies. The activities were intensified inside Cambodia. The co-op to remove Prince Sihanouk in March of 1970 was not enough. The U.S. and South Vietnam launched ground invasions into Cambodia 2 months later. They said they did this to cut off North Vietnam War supply routes. When that didn't work in December of 1970, President Nixon of the United States instructed the U.S. Air Force through Kissinger to expand the bombing of Cambodia and ignore the 30 miles of the Vietnam border restriction.
Okay, brother, the crew Derrick, chop it down. Start. Go ahead.
President Nixon came on television and declared, "Tonight, the Americans and South Vietnamese units attack on the headquarters of the anti-communist military's operations is not invasion. The key control centers has been occupied by the North Vietnamese Viet Cong for the 5 years. Cambodia is the Nixon's doctrines in its purpose form, the purest form, because in Cambodia, what we are doing is helping the Cambodians to help themselves. In the eyes of the ordinary Cambodians, the U.S. air attack was nothing short of a U.S. invasion. By the thousands of Cambodians came to contact Viet Cong and joined with Khmer Rouge, helping the Cambodians to help themselves. Americans' Air Force bombers had been seen bombing Cambodia miles away. The the bombers did not stop the Viet Cong communist guerrilla movement in the Vietnam from hiding in Cambodia. The side effect was the increase of Khmer Rouge forces. Ordinary Cambodian farmers came in contact with Khmer Rouge and Viet Cong. As part of my earliest memory, the U.S. bombing was the beginning of the killing fields. As tons of bombs continued to drop on Cambodian soil, Khmer Rouge forces grew in numbers and strength. From 1969 to 1973, American Air Force bombers continued to bomb Cambodia. The Nixon-Kissinger's bombing campaign aimed to disarm the Viet Cong sanctuary, but the ordinary Cambodians suffer a great personal loss.
Thank you, Derrick.
The
Okay, Derrick.
the question was it legal for the United States to bomb Cambodia? Well, the answer remains to be debated. An estimated 1/2 million ordinary Cambodians died. The bombs caused great destructions to Cambodia. It was a terrifying experience. Cambodia of eastern Mekong was under attack. Every time the bombs struck the earth, we trembled in fears and prayed for protection. The bomb shook the ground like earthquakes. Enormous explosions lit up the skies like huge balls of lightning. Volumes of black smoke were seen rising from the treetops to join the clouds above and treated the lives of millions. The earth turned orange and pink, which could be seen in the air miles away in the air. It was extraordinary something to see. The Americans' bombing campaigns did not stop the Viet Cong, but produced few unplanned side effects.
Thank you,
Whose turn now?
Yeah, Gary, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. First, the bombing. Where do I end?
52.
The first one, go ahead. I'm done.
Go ahead, I'll let you know where.
Okay, thank you. All right. First, the bombing forced the Vietnamese communists deeper and deeper into Cambodia, bringing them in greater contact with Khmer Rouge insurgents. Secondly, it drove ordinary Cambodians into the arms of the Khmer Rouge, a deadly recipe for increasing and strengthening the Khmer Rouge force, a group that seemed initially to have slim prospects of revolutionary success. Pol Pot himself described the Khmer Rouge during the initial period as fewer than 5,000. They were poorly armed guerrillas scattered across the Cambodian landscape, uncertain about their strategies, tactics, loyalty, and leaders. By 1970, the Cambodian Civil War ignited. My parents moved all children from the Vietnam War to Kampong Cham town. My oldest brother was sent to medical school in Phnom Penh. In the capital of Phnom Penh, the United States aided the corrupted Lon Nol government. As the Vietnam War spilled across the Cambodian border, the Viet Cong torched Cambodia's countrysides. Cambodia descended to chaos and plunged deeper into war. Cambodian armies fought both the Viet Cong and Khmer Rouge with U.S. weapons and ammunition. In March of 1970, General Lon Nol pushed Prince Norodom Sihanouk to live in exile by coup d'etat. Propping the Lon Nol government, the America had added fuel to the fire. In the eyes of many Cambodians, Washington dealt with the devil. This was a step away from insulting. Prince Sihanouk was known to the Cambodians as father of peace and prosperity. He had been seen as, quote, God King of Cambodia. Almost the entire country celebrated the prince's success. Prince Norodom Sihanouk had been seen leading Cambodia to full independence from about 80 years of French occupation since 1863. Since the independence, the prince had been as popular as ever. Most said he was God sent to Cambodia. During the prince's 16 rule since 1954, lives were considered good for the most part. People could travel safely to most corners of the country. For the ordinary Cambodians, this period was known as the most peaceful and prosperous period but in eastern zone, Cambodians describe the lies to the contrary.
Okay, thank you, Gary. Thank you. Okay. 1970 marked the end of Prince Sihanouk, God King era. Like the B-52 bomber, Washington and Ronald power grab have pushed thousands of Cambodian peasants into the jungle. They joined the existing Communist Party, Khmer Rouge. They fought to bring Prince Sihanouk back to power. Every evening, radio announcement by Prince Sihanouk could be heard throughout the entire country. He asked people to leave home for the forest, pray Maki. He asked Cambodia to join the Khmer Rouge, which once was the Communist Party during its rule. When Prince Sihanouk called for people to join Khmer Rouge and Viet Cong, nothing can stop the war. Young and old went to the forest by the hundreds, if not thousands, and the Khmer Rouge force became bigger and stronger. They disliked the B-52 bombers and the power grab. No one could blame them, but they were misled. Pol Pot had no intention to return power back to Prince Sihanouk. Prince Sihanouk asked the people to fight against Ronald government in America. In this context, Prince Sihanouk have abandoned Cambodian, joining Kia Sapon, Pol Pot, Non Chia, Sam Phin, Ling Saray, communist, his hated enemy during his power. My father became an officer of Ronald government and fought on American side against the Khmer Rouge. My oldest brother joined the Ronald government and military medical unit. In late 1973, I joined the student commando unit in Kampong Cham, Providence Town. Trained by American trainer, I fought to stop communist Khmer Rouge alongside my father and my brother, attending school during the day and combat during the night. In this capacity, I was also a Cyclo rickshaw or Lamont paddle, gathering intelligence for the student commando unit. People, including Khmer Rouge cadet, talked during their travel in town. From the jungle, they called themselves Khmer Rouge. The leader was Salat Star, later known as the Pol Pot. Thank you, you guys. Okay. So, Micaela, you go first with your question, just in order of your reading. Yeah.
Ooh, I might need a minute. I can't think of one.
Okay, that's fine. Let's do it. Yeah.
Hey, how about that?
Hello.
Clear you know, you guys great. You know, you hang on and stay on and reading. I know chapter is not that long, but the information is enormous. I hope you guys have all the questions you needed, you know, and I can clarify certain term and all that if you like. Okay. Thank you so much. Fire away, question away. Now I'm on.
Okay. Pray Maki, អាហ្នឹងខ្ញុំប្រហែលបណ្ណោនខុសហើយលោកគ្រូសុំទោសអាហ្នឹងប្រៃស្អីគេទៅ
ណាប្រៃម៉ាគីហ្នឹងគឺ term របស់សៀហនុគាត់និយាយ
បាទ
គឺមានន័យថាចូលព្រៃ you know ព្រៃម៉ាគីហ្នឹងគឺរបៀបដូចជាព្រៃមួយអញ្ចឹងប៉ុន្តែមិនមែនឈ្មោះព្រៃទេគឺឈ្មោះកងទ័ពគាត់នឹងមានតាំងពីវៀតណាមមានកងខ្មែរក្រហមអីហ្នឹងឯងទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងគឺគាត់ហៅថា Maki you know ព្រៃហ្នឹងគឺព្រៃធម្មតាអាហ្នឹងជា term របស់គាត់ you know ហ្នឹងហើយហ្នឹងហើយ term ដូចជា coup d'etat that's how they pronounce it
coup
d'etat you know and they pronounce it and guerrilla movement you know and Khmeru cadre, you know, that is the term cadre. It means Khmer Kahom, Samakmut Khmer Kahom. Share to the Khmer. You guys doing great. Yes, question. Yeah.
Okay, Micaela, go ahead. You have it.
I do have one question. I guess just clarification. I was reading yesterday somewhere that I think it was 21 provinces that were taken from Vietnam. Is that correct? From Cambodia?
provinces. Taking from Vietnam,
like
no.
the lands during the Khmer Rouge?
Take from Vietnam, no. We do not take anything from Vietnam.
No, I mean Vietnam took 21 provinces from Cambodia.
Oh yes, when they came over to overthrow Khmer Rouge, and in later chapters, now Khmer Rouge in the process of fighting to gain power. Okay, and they have not gained power yet, but at one point when they have the power, then the Vietnamese came over. Yes, they did have all the 21 provinces.
So I guess my question would be that do you feel that because right now in this chapter we're talking about how everything's starting to get really bad. Do you feel that when it comes to like Cambodians and Vietnamese, at this point, was there a lot of tension or were people still kind of wondering what was going on? And do you feel that now there's as much tension or less tension? I only asked because I do have a friend from Vietnam, and she was even saying that there's still tension at that border when it comes to like crossing over and everything.
The tension between Vietnam and Cambodia then is a history, long time ago, and never go away. The nationalism. Vietnam, they think that their country is great, and Cambodian, they think they are great, and Vietnam, they think that Vietnam taking the land of Cambodia. So that's why they have big like that. In terms of tension right now, yes, I have a feeling that they still have tension. Because you go to Cambodia these days, there's a lot of Vietnamese. They speak Khmer fluently. They came.
Yeah.
The parent came at first, and during the time military and all that, and then they had children, and the children speak perfectly Khmer. And to me, nothing wrong with that. But the tension, the nationalism of people, they still think that they shouldn't be here at all. So yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
You manage,
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, Gary, you have anything? Sure.
Since last week we discussed about Prince Sihanouk, I guess my question for this week is how do Cambodians perceive
Ma'am, I mean, that part,
perceive
it seems.
Pursue Sihanouk.
Lanol. Perceive Lanol. How do Cambodians perceive Lanol?
Currently, right now, people, because of the country now is controlled by, his title is Samdech Hun Sen, and he again, Lunol, to do coup d'etat. For that, right now, more people will feel that way too. We feel that Lunol is a bad person. They initiated the coup d'etat. But if you talk to people at that time, while they do the coup d'etat at the time, it's proper because Sihanouk giving the freedom or giving the opportunity for Vietnam to come in, which so they don't like it. But now, before they like, most people think the coup d'etat is good, but now they don't. They think because they can foresee everything happen, the destruction and all that, and they feel that because of that coup d'etat that made that Khmer Rouge come in and has power. And my feeling is that's not just a coup d'etat. It's a couple of more issue, a couple of more glitch, in the process, because Sihanouk have a chance to come in. Ask him to come back in, but he didn't want to. He, in his word, he want to cheat because Lunol and Serimata want to teach him a lesson, and he won, on his own word. So there's a lot of and never end. People going to be a lot of talk and all that, but that's why I put this book out so that I have all the information. They can read it, they'd like to, and they think the way they wanted to think, and digest information and see which one, it's bad or good. And in my opinion, it's all bad.
Yeah. Thank you, Luko.
Thank you, Luko.
Okay, Mr. Luko Derrick.
Derrick, you have a question?
Mute.
No, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, ខ្ញុំក្នុងទំព័រ49 on page 49, the pictures on the top, the very top, that President Nixon show and point out on the map, that part. And then is the and let me read here. It says
No,
the key
pose a
control.
question. Yeah, pose a question.
Yeah. Okay. It's a key control centers that have been occupied by the North Vietnamese Viet Cong for 5 years. And the following is Cambodia is the next thing. Like, I want to know that, and down all the way down when you read down as to the picture below it, there's the question to say, what was it illegal for the United States to bomb Cambodia? So it makes sense that back then they have to cooperate with Sihanouk, right? Is Sihanouk allow them to do it, or just
what is
going
the question?
on now?
What is the question? I don't hear the question.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay.
Ask a question. What are you?
Yeah, the question: Do they have the legal rights to bomb Cambodia? But in terms of the pictures right there, and it showed that why.
Yeah, in terms of legal right, what are United States able to bomb Cambodia? You decide. Okay, I have post that question. It's a lot of debate, and some say that they have legal right because of the the Vietnamese inside Cambodia, and some said that no, even though they are inside Cambodia, United States have no legal right. Even those Sihanouk secretly approved, even then is So I just leave that up to everybody, thought, because to me, I mean, I'm talking on emotion, on emotional purpose. Nobody have a legal right to bomb other country. I'm just saying that, but of course, America have their own issue, their own way that is illegal.
Okay.
So I'm just leave that issue to the audience. That's why I leave those questions. Is it have legal right? Why we still debating? But people die. 500,000 people die. So is it right? I don't. To me, you want me to say? I don't think so.
No. Okay.
You know what I mean, right?
I feel like there needs to be a logical reason why they're doing it, and on top of that, it seems like the harm was just so much greater than the good of whatever good there could have been. It just didn't seem like a very thought out idea.
Process. Yeah. No, because the thing is that, to me, let me say it, because point that out. They not just bomb along the perimeter or the border. America bombed inside Cambodia 30 miles. And there is a clause on the agreement that they cannot do it, inside 30 miles inside Cambodia. But they bomb half of the country. I mean, the whole country. So in that sense, they have violated the agreement already.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to point that out. I want you guys to see it. You know.
There's a great book on it. Reach out to me. I'll tell you what book that is. But
Yes.
Let's go on the topic. Be positive.
Yeah. No. I
good.
know. I know. But I just wanted to kind of be fair. You know. Don't put
Well, and even one of these facts in your book on page 51, you have a picture, and it says that there was 113,716 sites bombed.
Yeah,
by
a
the
lot.
Like
Yeah.
that's not just a few.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It was a huge. I mean,
Yeah,
the damage can't
that
even
and that
describe.
information is from America. You know, from the America himself.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like I come up with something.
Thank you, Rico. My question is this: since we go get deep into this, I want a correct pronunciation of the people.
Sure.
Kill Sampon.
Kill Sampon.
Okay, Kill Sampon.
And another person is Ieng Sari. Ieng is I-E-N-G.
Ieng Sari. Okay.
Yeah,
that's good.
Okay.
How about the Nun Chia?
Nuon Chia. Yeah, that's his name. It's Nuon Chia. It's a Cambodian name.
How about Sao Prim?
Oh, Sao Pum.
Oh, Sao Pum. Okay.
Sao Pum.
Yeah, Sao Pum. He's a Kama Pibal នៅប៉ែកបូព៌ាមកចំហៀងទន្លេមេគង្គនឹងគាត់កាន់កាប់ទាំងអស់
Okay. ម្នាក់ទៀត Pol Pot ត្រូវឯង Pol Pot គាត់ណាឈ្មោះកាត់មុននឹងកាត់ Pol Pot ហ្នឹងគាត់ឈ្មោះអីគេ
ឈ្មោះសាឡាត់ស Okay. ហ្នឹងឈ្មោះគាត់ ហើយនៅគូរត់លម៉កហ្នឹងចង់បាន information ពីអាមេរិកឯកាលហ្នឹង Okay no ខ្ញុំគេបានចាត់តាំងអាសាញឲ្យធ្វើជា agent ឲ្យធ្វើជាអ្នកស៊ើបអង្កេតបាទពួកខ្មែរក្រហមកាលណាគេផ្លោងឲ្យចូលមកទឹកដីលន់នល់ហ្នឹងពួកខ្មែរក្រហមគេចូលមកគេតាមដានមើលតើគេបាញ់កាភ្លើងមកហ្នឹងវាត្រឹមត្រូវឯអត់អញ្ចឹងណាអត់គេមកហ្នឹងគេអត់មានអីជីទេគេជីល្មមដូច្នេះហើយបានគេអាសាញឲ្យខ្ញុំហ្នឹងyou know ពេលថ្ងៃពេលយើងចប់ពីរៀនពីអីហ្នឹងទៅយើងទៅធ្វើស៊ើបអង្កេតដើរស៊ើបអង្កេតអញ្ចឹងហើយខ្មែរក្រមគេមកជីល្មមខ្ញុំទៅគេនិយាយគ្នាងាយចេះឃើញមិនដីតែមកនិយាយយើងត្រូវមកទៅប្រាប់គេមិនអីមិនអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំដឹងអស់លីអញ្ចឹងដល់ពេលយើងត្រឡប់ទៅ headquarter យើងវិញយើងរាយការណ៍ប្រាប់មេយើងថាយើងលឺចេះអញ្ចឹងអូខេហើយសុំឈ្មោះមួយទៀតRonald ត្រូវហ៎ Lunol Yeah, Lunol. Yeah.
Okay.
Lunol is
pronounce it wrong.
He's a number 2 man during Sihanouk powers. You know. And if you know him personally, he's very he defensive. I mean, he very protective of Cambodia. They call it nationalism. He's very protective of Cambodia, but he overprotected to a point where he killed innocent Vietnamese. You know, and he didn't do. I mean, it's not his intention, but people do it, and he should have stopped it. You know, but he didn't. And that made him, you know, in history that he killed people too. It's a lot of information, you know. But through these chapters, if you read again and again, is all the solution is there. You know. Yeah.
បាទលពូខ្ញុំមានសំណួរមួយដែរ Gary មានអីចង់សួរមុនខ្ញុំឬក៏ខ្ញុំសួរមុន You have any other question?
ខ្ញុំអត់មានហើយ
Okay ឥឡូវខ្ញុំមានសំណួរមួយចង់សួរតើលពូមានបានធ្វើការស្រាវជ្រាវស្វែងយល់ថាតើតាមពិតសំណួរនេះខ្ញុំបានធ្លាប់សួរម្ដងហើយតើអាមេរិកគាត់មានវបដិសេរីទេនៅពេលដែលគាត់បានទម្លាក់គ្រាប់បែករាប់តោននៅស្រុកខ្មែរហើយដោយអ្វីដែលលោកពូមានប្រសាសន៍មិញគាត់ក៏បានរំលោភទៅលើកិច្ចព្រមព្រៀងថែមទៀត អញ្ចឹងក្រៅពីអ្វីប្រទេសសេរីដែលខ្ញុំសួរលោកមុនខ្ញុំចង់សួរភ្ជាប់ពីអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំសួរសម្រាប់កម្មវិធីមុនតើអាមេរិកមានគេហៅថា compensate មានការ payback មានការសងថ្លៃជំងឺចិត្តសម្រាប់ប្រទេសកម្ពុជាជាពិសេសសម្រាប់ពលរដ្ឋខ្មែរដែលទទួលនៅការបាត់បង់ជីវិតក៏ដូចជាអ្នកខ្លះពិការរហូតមកដល់បច្ចុប្បន្នដោយសារក្របបែកអាមេរិកហ្នឹងតើមានគេហៅថាអាមេរិកបានធ្វើអីដើម្បីទៅ compensate ទៅក្នុងការ payback ទៅដើម្បីជាការទៅសុំទោសក៏ដូចជាជួយស្ដារឡើងវិញនៅគេហៅថាអ្វីដែលគាត់បានបំផ្លាញក្នុងសម័យសង្គ្រាមហ្នឹងលោកគ្រូ
Well, okay, two part. Okay, first part, you asked me what does America have about it, you know, all that. ខ្ញុំនឹងទុកអានឹងឲ្យពួកអាមេរិកគេអ្នកឆ្លើយពួកខ្ញុំមិនអាចឆ្លើយជំនួសគេបានទេប៉ុន្តែយើងមើលសភាពការនឹងទៅគឺយើងឃើញថា yes គេមានវិបត្តិសារអានេះខ្ញុំខ្ញុំគាត់ឃើញសភាពការណាប៉ុន្តែធម្មតាអ្នកនយោបាយប្រទេសគេធំគេមិនដែលទៅខ្វល់ពីយើងមានវិបត្តិសារគេមកឲ្យយើងត្រូវយើងចង់បានអីមួយគេយើងប្តឹងយើងធ្វើអីខ្លួនឯងត្រូវទៀមទាខ្មែរយើងត្រូវទៀមទាអីចឹងប៉ុន្តែឆ្លើយនឹងចម្លើយដើម្បីឲ្យ fair ទៅសង្ហៈថាតើមានសងអីទេក្នុងគំនិតរបស់គេនោះគឺគេចង់សងតាមអានឹងខ្ញុំគឺគេសងរួចខ្លះទៅហើយអញ្ចឹងណាគេទៅជួយស្រុកខ្មែរអីហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងប៉ុន្តែនៅខាងយើងទេដែលអត់ទទួលអញ្ចឹងណាសងរួចមកហើយហ្នឹងគឺដូចជាជនភៀសខ្លួនដែលគេទទួលជនភៀសខ្លួនដែលភៀសខ្លួនចេញពីរបបហ្នឹងហើយចូលមកជំរុំហើយគេដឹកនាំមកប្រទេសទី3ហ្នឹងគឺគេបានសហការជាមួយពួកបារាំងជាមួយពួកអូស្ត្រាលីជាមួយអីហ្នឹងកាកបាទក្រហមហ្នឹងលុយកាក់អីដែលគេចេញរាប់លានរាប់ billion ណាមិនមែនត្រឹមលានទេហើយអាមេរិកចេញច្រើនជាងគេអញ្ចឹងណាគឺគេជួយរួចទៅហើយប៉ុន្តែគេធម្មតាគេមិនទៅចេញមុខថាអាហ្នឹងជាការជួយរបស់ខ្ញុំគេមិនធ្វើនិយាយអញ្ចឹងទេគេធ្វើជាទស្សនៈអ្នកជួយសង្គ្រោះអ្នកអីចឹងវិញអញ្ចឹងណាហើយយើងមើលទៅឃើញថាមិនមកស្អាតលើយើងអញ្ចឹងណាប៉ុន្តែតាមពិតហ្នឹងវាគេជួយជុំជ្រែងនេះវាច្រើនទៅហើយបើសិនជាយើងចង់ឲ្យប្រទេសខ្មែរចម្រើនលូតលាស់គេមកភ្លាមប៉ុន្តែយើងអត់ព្រមគេមកជួយយើងធ្វើឲ្យខ្មែរយើងខ្លាយជាប្រទេសដល់រុងរឿងមានប្រជាជនរស់នៅរហូតទៅដល់ឡាយប្រាក់ខែពី 2-3 ម៉ឺនមួយខែដូចគេដូចឯងដែរអត់មានបញ្ហាទេព្រោះយើងប្រទេសយើងទូចមួយហ្នឹងមិនអញ្ចឹងខាងណានេះពល100-5-10 លានហ្នឹងអត់មានបញ្ហាទេគេជួយបានប៉ុន្តែយើងទេនៅខាងនោះដែលយើងអត់តាមការស្រាវជ្រាវរបស់ខ្ញុំឯណាខ្ញុំមិនហ៊ានអះអាងអីទេគឺយើងទេដែលអត់ប្រូមកប៉ុន្តែគេចង់ជួយ
បាទសូមអរគុណលោកពូដែលបានជួយគេរំលឹកតាក់ទងបានគេហៅថាខ្មែរយើងបានមានឱកាសមករស់នៅសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកច្រើនក៏តាមរយៈការក្បាត់ក្រហមអាមេរិកក៏តែរដ្ឋអាមេរិកភាសាអាមេរិកដែលផ្ដល់ឱកាសឲ្យជួយខ្លួនយើងបានមករស់នៅឯនេសមុទ្រនេះបាននេះចំណុចនេះខ្ញុំអត់បានចាប់អារម្មណ៍កន្លងមកអរគុណលោកពូដែលបានលើកយកចំណុចនេះហើយនឹងមានចំណុចផ្សេងៗទៀតបាទ
ឥឡូវខ្ញុំចង់បន្ថែមតិចទៀតចោះបើសិនជាខ្ញុំអាចព្រោះថាឥឡូវខ្ញុំឆ្លើយទៅចោះខ្ញុំចង់បាត់ចាំឲ្យពួកមេកាំងឆ្លើយឲ្យទេ yes តាមរយៈ ambassador ដែលគាត់ចេញពីស្រុកខ្មែរទៅពីថ្ងៃ15-16ហ្នឹងណាគឺគាត់មានវិបត្តិសារខ្លាំងណា ambassador ហ្នឹងណាគាត់ថាពួកគាត់ធ្វើអត់កើតគាត់ថាខុសហើយដកអញ្ចឹងគឺខុសហើយមិនអាចទេគាត់ខំទៅចរចាជាមួយពួកលាវជាមួយពួកវៀតណាមអីហ្នឹងថាខ្មែរជាពិសេសខ្មែរក្រមនឹងទៅចរចាជាមួយទៀតថាឥឡូវអ្នកឯងមកគ្រប់គ្រងអញ្ចឹងក៏បានដែរប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំនឹងជួយឲ្យប្រទេសអ្នកឯងនឹងវិញអីធ្វើអីឲ្យល្អអីឡើងវិញអញ្ចឹងគេអត់ព្រម ហើយបើសិនជាលោក ambassador នឹងគាត់យំមករហូតដល់គាត់ចេញមកគាត់យំនៅក្នុងនៅក្នុងhelicopter គាត់អត់ចង់ចេញទេគាត់ថាគាត់អាណិតខ្មែរខ្លាំងណាស់ធ្វើអញ្ចឹងអត់ត្រូវទេប៉ុន្តែគាត់តែម្នាក់ឯងយោបល់គាត់ណាគាត់បើនិយាយពីគាត់ម្នាក់ហ្នឹងគាត់មានវិរិយសេរីខ្លាំងមែនតើប៉ុន្តែចំពោះរឿងអាមេរិកទាំងមូលរឿងមិនហ៊ានអះអាងទេព្រោះអាហ្នឹងជារឿង politics របស់គេអានេះដើម្បីពី fair ឲ្យអាមេរិកគេត្រូវឆ្លើយខ្លួនឯងអញ្ចឹងណា
Okay, so I hand it over to Micaela and also the group.
For the question because this chapter is a very good chapter. And I can point out a few if you like, as to what is the ingredient of these chapters. But ask me first.
Micaela, any other question or you want to hand it to the group?
I do have one more question. So on page 54, you mention a few people's names. I believe like Khieu
Samphan, yes.
Yes. I know who Pol Pot is. Non Chia.
And
Salpim.
Yeah.
And are these all very important people that were communists from the Khmer Rouge?
Yes. These four people, the reason I mention it, they are they call it a revolutionary from the start តាំងពីឆ្នាំ60 50 60ម៉េះពួកហ្នឹងណាដូច្នេះគេបានធ្វើធំដូចសភូមិហ្នឹងគាត់ជាកម្មាភិបាលធំមួយនៅប៉ែកខាងលិចនៅប៉ែកទន្លេមេគង្គអៀងសេរីហ្នឹងគាត់ ministry មកពីបារាំងគាត់ជា ministry of foreign affair ជា Khieu Samphan អីហ្នឹងគាត់ឡើងធ្វើជារហូតដល់ president ក្នុងសម័យហ្នឹងទៀត
Were they charged? Were they ever charged in court for their involvement?
Yeah, Nuchia Khieu Samphan is on trial and they sentencing him to prison in life. But Nuchia got slapped high. Ieng Sri ក៏គេយកទៅធ្វើ trial ដែរប៉ុន្តែគាត់វាមាន technical មួយនោះគាត់មុននឹងខ្មែរក្រហមដូចថាបាក់ស្បាតមែនតើគាត់មានការចរចាជាមួយរបបហ៊ុនសែនហ្នឹងគាត់បញ្ជូនទ័ពគាត់ច្រើនណាគ្នាគាត់មកច្រើនឲ្យមកចូលជាមួយនឹងហើយសម្ដាក់ឲ្យខ្សាត់ជីកគេហៅ5មហាក្សត្រយើងហ្នឹងលេបហោះលើកលែងទោសឲ្យអៀងសេរីកាលណាស្ដេចយើងនឹងលើកលែងទោសហើយគឺចប់ហើយអត់មានកាត់ទោសអីគេបានទៀតទេទោះបីគេខ្មែរក្រហមអីក៏ដោយប៉ុន្តែគាត់ហ្នឹងក៏ជាអ្នកផ្នែកមួយក្នុងខ្មែរក្រហមហ្នឹងហើយក៏ជាផ្នែកមួយដើម្បីឲ្យខ្មែរក្រហមហ្នឹងមកស្រោះស្រួលជាមួយនឹងហ្គើម៉ុងយើងឥឡូវនេះដែរអញ្ចឹងគាត់មានគាត់ធ្វើទាំងសងខាងដូច្នេះទៅបើយើងគិតមើលទៅវាចំពោះខ្ញុំវានៅតែអត់ទោះបីអ្នកឯងធ្វើប៉ុណ្្នឹងទោះបីធ្វើល្អប៉ុណ្ណាក៏មិនអាចគ្រប់តែគ្រាន់ដែរព្រោះរាប់លានអ្នកស្លាប់មិនចឹងហើយអ្នកឯងអត់ធ្វើអីអ្នកឯងអត់មានធ្វើអីព្រោះតួកំហុសខ្លាំងបំផុតចំពោះខ្ញុំណាចំពោះប្រជាជនអ្នកទាំងអស់ខ្លាំងបំផុតអាអ្នកដែលធ្វើនឹងមិនសូវខ្លាំងទេប៉ុន្តែអាអ្នកដឹងឮហើយអាចជួយបានហើយមិនធ្វើអានឹងឯងជាអ្នកទោសកំហុសធ្ងន់បំផុតអាហ្នឹងជាគាត់ថាជាគេហៅថា personal view of mine បាទចឹងបាទ
Thank you
អរគុណលោកគ្រូ Derrick មានអីសួរលោក
តែប៉ុណ្្នឹងឯង That's my first one now connects to the real estate that I don't have nothing else
a lot of good stuff a lot of good stuff
but well it's a lot of questions that have been asked and I don't want to go into deep leave that for the next chapter
អូខេលោកពូមិញលោកពូនិយាយខ្មែរដាក់មេខេឡាខ្ញុំគិតថាមេខេឡាប្រហែលជាស្ដាប់អត់សូវបាន
អូខេចង់ខ្ញុំនិយាយអង់គ្លេសហ៎
អត់អីចាំមើលខ្ញុំជួបគាត់ចាំខ្ញុំប្រាប់បកជូនគាត់បាទដោយសារឃើញសមាជិកក្រុមអ្នកអានយើងភាគច្រើនអាចនិយាយខ្មែរបានចំណែកមេខេឡាគាត់អាចស្ដាប់បានខ្លះដែរគាត់មិនអត់សោះហើយប៉ុន្តែគាត់ថាបើសិននេះអាចឆ្លើយជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសជូនគាត់នឹងខូច
ហ្នឹងហើយ
អាចបានយើងមានពេលទេមានពេលដល់ឆ្លើយ
No actually Lapu we are almost like
okay
yeah we because our technical difficulty it consume a lot of time so the last question for Lagu Derrick you have any other question to ask
I think no I don't have anything else just
okay so if you don't have let me invite Kerry to come over in case he has the last question if no maybe we can hand it to Micaela for the last one
Micaela for last one and I can speak English to her if you like
I'm sorry Micaela just now Lupu Patrick respond to your question in fully in Khmer but hope we're gonna help you to translate into English for you next. Okay, now I would like to ask Kerry to come over again in case he has any other question. Kerry, you have any final question to shoot?
I don't have any question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So let me invite Micaela to come over again before our program ends.
Yeah, Micaela, can you repeat your question again? I can speak to you in English.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm kind of
confusing. I can understand some of them.
Yeah.
I was just wondering about the people that were put to trial. Were all four of the names mentioned? Were they brought to trial? I know you had said that two people were, and then the part that I didn't understand as much was the two last people that you're mentioning.
Okay. All the four people like Phoun. I mean for all Phoun is already been killed during the Khmer Rouge and Phoun and Nujir have been on trial. They call it tribunal. Just recently, a couple of years ago, and he was sentenced to prison for life. For the two, and Ieng Sary have been granted pardon from the king of Cambodia. So when that happened, the Cambodian court, even though we have half American or international court, but they can't try him because he already got a pardon from the king, And
why was that?
Yes. What you say again?
Why was he pardoned?
But at one point, he's very critical person to stop to bring a lot of Khmer Rouge at the time to come into to join in with the government, with the Hun Sen government at the time. So when that happened, the request to the king to give him a pardon because it looked like he have done great work also. But later on, they tried international court tried to try him, but because of the technical, and they couldn't do it.
Couldn't be retrialed.
He's still alive. I think he's passed away. I believe he passed away, and his wife also passed away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Thank you for answering my question.
Only three big people who've been tried. One is Dutch, but he's not a powerful person. He just a head of prison S21 in Phnom Penh, Tuol-Sleng. But during his management is up to 20,000, 17,000 people, a prisoner, or died during his time actually died by execution, all of them. That's why they try him, the first person been tried, in tribunal. And he the clever one, he the smart one. And even on the trial, even the international lawyer couldn't pin him down. He's a very clever one. But of course, he also been sentenced to life in prison.
Okay, thank you, Lupu Patrick. Thank you, everyone, for joining our program today. Even though we have technicality,
it's still pretty good.
Technical difficulty, but we still
it's still pretty good. I'm
make it
happy.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm happy that somehow we come together and be able to finish these chapters, important chapters, and be able to have a lot of meaningful questions. And I'm very happy.
Yeah.
And we talk like that, we talk free like that. So that's how we progress. We find a way. It's in anything we find a way to speak properly.
បាទទោះបីជាយើងមានបញ្ហាបច្ចេកទេសមានការលំបាកក្នុងការភ្ជាប់គ្នាដំបូងប៉ុន្តែទោះបីណាក៏ដោយយើងអាចបន្តដំណើរការបានហើយសូមអរគុណជាថ្មីម្ដងទៀតចំពោះលោកពូប៉ាទ្រីកកែវចំពោះសមាជិកក្រុមអានទាំងអស់គ្នាហើយសូមអរគុណចំពោះប្រិយមិត្តដែលតាមដានកម្មវិធីយើងហើយក៏សូមអធិស្ឋានផងចំពោះអ្វីដែលបានកើតឡើងរហូតកន្លងមកនេះអញ្ចឹងកម្មវិធីរបស់យើងមកដល់ទីបញ្ចប់សូមអរគុណសូមជូនពរឲ្យមានសេចក្តីសុខសុភមង្គលគ្រប់ក្រុមគ្រួសារហើយបរិវាជាឆ្ងាយនៅការឆ្លងពី COVID-19 បាទអញ្ចឹងជួបគ្នានៅកម្មវិធីសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយបាទ
អូខេអរគុណច្រើនសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយ chapter ក្រោយខ្លាំងណាស់
បាទអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់ឆាប់នៅពេលថ្ងៃពុធក្រោយយើងអាន chapter 7 បាទអញ្ចឹងសូមអរគុណ
chapter ខ្លាំងដែរបាទអាហ្នឹងឃើញផ្លូវហ្មងឃើញមានផ្លូវហ្មងអាហ្នឹង
អូខេ again
នឹងវាចិត្តទៅដល់នឹងអរែងនឹងខ្មែរក្រហមចូលមកអាហ្នឹងគឺថាស្ដាប់ទៅរំភើបតែម្ដង
And thank you again, Micaela, for your patience while we are talking in Khmer. At least you try to observe, try to understand what's going on because we go back and forth between English and Khmer. And
sometimes you need to can you speak in English? Sometimes when I go Khmer, I just keep going.
No problem. I was trying to listen and pick up words.
Okay, so in case Micaela, in case you want to get more clarification regarding Khmer word to English, you can ask directly to me or to Lupu Patrick.
Sanghak can explain. He's a better Khmer than I do. Because he can have a modern Cambodian. So he has all the right words. I'm an older generation, so my word is somehow still in primitive mode yet. I try.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay, night.
Bye bye. Yeah.